What's going on, guys? Just wanted to kind of come on here and talk about holiday depression. I know a lot of people go through it, especially during the holidays. Emotions are a lot more heightened. I got holiday depression this time last year, and I didn't know what was wrong with me. And it really was kind of the first time I've ever had like a mental problem. I think why I went under the weather so much is it was the first time, during the holidays, I was working my ass off, I was working long hours at my construction job, getting home late, daylight savings, not a lot of time with my family to begin with, and I think that's why I really started to go down under. Even when the holidays did roll around, and we eventually got to Thanksgiving, Christmas, I'll throw Halloween in there too, it just didn't feel like it. Didn't feel like the magical holidays I once knew. And it's just a simple fact that we're all growing up. Like during Thanksgiving, right? I have like a medium-sized family, not too big, not too small, but most of my uncles and aunts have had their own families and they've kind of moved on. We've always done Thanksgiving at my house, so over the years, just seeing Thanksgiving get smaller and smaller, having 20 to 25 people there to maybe only like 5 or 6, it really kind of, it didn't upset me, but it's just kind of sad to see everybody go their own ways. Don't get to see my cousins as much. And with that, having like a full-time job on top of it, I was working like 45 to 50 hours a week. Even when the family did come over, it was very hard to like relax because of work and the stress of money and bills and stuff like that. Over the last couple years, especially with like the economy, everybody's kind of been on their toes, so it kind of was definitely an eye-opener for me. And kind of in like a few short years that this could be me. I could be having a family of my own. I could be moving away. I might not spend a lot of Thanksgivings in my hometown anymore. I'm going to have the stress of bills and kids and rent and all that. It was a lot to handle. I would consider myself to be pretty mentally strong, but I was definitely in a vulnerable spot. I'm never the type of person to really put my problems on somebody else, so I was pretty scared to talk to somebody else about it. If you're going through this, I would definitely talk to somebody. You have resources, family, friends, organizations that be willing to talk to you. It's a real thing, it really is, and I thought I was just acting ridiculous. I thought I was being, a coward because, I wasn't mentally right. No, you should take it seriously, and overall, it happens to a lot of us. Like I said earlier in the video, a lot of times holidays are emotionally heightened for people. They've lost loved ones during Thanksgiving, Christmas, so it's almost like they dread the holidays. They know they're gonna be down in the dumps mentally, so it's definitely a real thing to consider. And like I said, if you're going through something, please talk to somebody. Don't be afraid to put a comment down at the bottom of this video if you're going through something and you don't really want to tell a family member, you just want to talk to a random person like me. I will be more than happy to talk to you, see how you're doing. I almost find that talking to random people helps me because there's not that sense of judgment. Like, you're not talking to your mom, you're not talking to your dad, your brother. You're talking to some random person who doesn't even know you, and they could still give you credible advice. I would definitely say don't shell up and just try to handle it on your own. You have resources, like I said. I appreciate you guys listening to this video. I hope I kind of helped somebody out. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video.